Welcome to my next episode of Demo or Die. And today, this is gonna be a shorter episode because I watched the Soccer World Cup and there is a game and they have a break. So it's time for me to make a video. I only have 15 minutes, you know. That's why I pre-cut and did everything. I'm not gonna like rush through it because I want to show you, but I pre-cut everything and I, you know, folded and whatever I could do, I did already. So I'm going to make a card today. I made a card base already. And this is actually the die I would like to demo for you today. It's a feather and I believe I got it a while ago, a long while ago, and I have never made anything with that. I can't remember. I know I cut it out once, but I can't really remember making something with that. So today I decided to make a card, and I will also use, from my words, I will use the word hello. So I have a very good die organization. I say it every time, but you know, there are a lot of people who just start watching my channel, for example, and they don't know. So there's a die organization. All you have to do is, I believe it's even linked in my description, and if not, just go to my playlists. I try to keep them organized, and there is a playlist called Planning and Organization, and you will see the die organization. So that much. Here, I did cut out the die already, and I also cut out the word hello. And what I did, just because it's the same thing, you know, what I did was I cut it out 5 times. So let me check. No, 6 times. I cut it out 6 times and I just stuck it on top of each other with a very normal glue. And I liked, you can go with any color combination here. But I felt like black, glittery, and this baby blue. Look, it's a really, really pretty blue. So you need to do that. I have 6 layers of hello on top of each other. I also die cut 5 layers of the feather in the same blue and stuck them on top of each other. And one of the layers, the 6th one, will be in the same color your card is. And this will give you an effect of, you know, this. And then it's popped up and it's blue. I love that. I don't know. I did this to a bunny before. And I just love it how it's the same, but not, you know. So what I want to do is to put the feather just to make a simple hello card. So I'm going to put the feather on my card and then have the hello right there. And it's in the same color, like it's gonna look through the whole feather. And now, just to show you that I'm not doing anything like crazy here, I left this one right here. So all you have to do is to get your glue, whichever glue you prefer. For this one, I'm just using the very, very normal paper glue, the cheapy glue I have. And it holds up pretty good. So, because it's just paper on paper. I will show you if I put something on glittery paper, I use another glue. I will make sure that from the outside, I really get glue everywhere because I do not want this to like go off. From the side, I want it to be a solid piece. From the inside, it's fine, you know, it's like wherever the glue goes. But the outside, I need to be a solid piece. And then I just line it up as always. Try to line it up really good. I would always like get it into my hand and see that I line it up really good. And I take a block here. Just take a block and push it down because that makes it flat. Take away my glue leftovers or whatever. I'm just always doing that. Once I'm done crafting, I always have like, it looks like my skin would go off everywhere because I always have glue coming off everywhere. Okay, Now I will put my Misty on top just because it's heavy and flat. And I want it to stay there for a little bit while I will just glue the inside right here. And the inside, I just took the same piece of paper and I die cut it with one of my nesting dies. I like this wonky die for the inside. And the inside is super glittery as well. And here, I don't need much. I'm going to just use my double-sided tape here. Just so it stays on, because the inside of my glittery paper is not glittery, which is very good. You can also go ahead and do like 2 layers or something, you know, 2 different layers. But I decided to go with 1 because I don't want to have more colors on here, if it makes any sense. Okay. Now here you can stamp or write your message, whatever you want to do. So this would be it. See my cards? The only problem I do have with my cards, and even though I make sure that I make them flat and everything, they do stand up sometimes. Like, you know, when you open and close them, they, I don't know why. Maybe I should just go ahead and do it in a different direction as well. I don't know, just to make the paper very soft, I guess. I'm not sure. Do you do that? Is that what card makers do? I do not know. Okay, but that's the best I can do, so that's why I'm going to keep it this way. And you know what? I'm kind of turning into a card maker, which is cool, because I was always afraid to make cards, and I would always say I'm not a card maker because I just have no idea how to make a card. But it turns out to be much more easy. Much easier. Much easier. That's it. Okay, I just want to see where I want to line this up. And I think that's just perfect. And for this, because it is glittery paper, and I know for a fact that my glossy accent will hold on this, I will use the glossy accent. I'm not sure. I should try one time, and like, I might even have done that before, and use the art glitter glue paper. But art glitter glue paper art glitter glue, but I just know that glossy accent will hold. And you know, I used the same 3 pins to stick in there, and they are good with my normal glue and glossy accent, but it did rust in my art glitter glue, which upsets me very, very, very much. So all I'm gonna do is just use my glossy accents here on the back of my word, and I need to keep it closer to my face. I'm really trying to stay in frame all the time, but then I realize I can't see. I just can't see. So let me do this real quick. Just trace around the whole word, and then I would like to put it right here. And just to make sure that we are doing, you know, good here. Straight. That we are doing it straight. Or I am doing it straight, you know, because I have my problems with doing things straight. And this is like the feather just wrote hello. That's what I was thinking when I was doing that. And all I'm going to do is just do the same thing to the feather. And I will use the glossy accent again. And I try to get just everywhere, especially on the outside of the feather, because I don't want it to come off the paper for sure. So I'm going to make sure. Hey guys, let me know who watches the World Cup soccer. I would really love to know that. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? So how would I like this to go? Yeah, I think that's the good thing right here. I think that's good. I think that's a pretty and quick hello card, you know, like when you write a note to your friend or something. Use any color you like. I'm just very much into the black glittery right now. But see what it's gonna do? It's kind of raised up. I don't know if the cam picks it up. I can see it perfectly that it is there. So it's not like tone and tone too much. I see it really good. And the blue shines through everywhere. So I do like that. And the card is done. The card is done. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I would not put anything else on top just because it is glittery paper already. But if you use any other paper, you can decorate it. You can put some bling on top or whatever you like. But I like it this way. And then when you open it, there's more blue. You can write your message. And then you have your raised up hello card. Isn't it cute? I think it turned out really, really good. And it was so simple and so easy and so quick. So next time, if you need a card really quick because you are giving something to somebody or whatever, there you go. It takes you longer than 10 minutes because you have to cut it out, but that's not much longer. And my cards are not the normal sizes. What I do, I just put the feather, the die on top, and I measure where I want things to go, and then I measure how long the card will be. And this turns out to be 4 3/4. So as you can see, it's not the normal size at all. By 6.5. I don't think there is a 4 3/4 by 6.5 card out there, but I like it. So, you know, you can stamp something on here if there is a stamp you like, you know. So for me, this is all I want to do. All right, that's my little die. Never used it before. Look what you can do with that. So I hope you liked it because I do. This will go to my cards and one day I will send them all off. But for right now, I'm just enjoying them and I'm enjoying making them. And I hope you enjoyed the video just like I enjoyed making it. So yeah, if you did, thumbs up, share, subscribe as always. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you have this die. I always want to know if people have the die I have and if they did use it and maybe in another way, you know. Of course, you can make your feathers with it. A feather, you know, but I wanted to make something else out of it. So, you know, so there's the card. All right, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you have a great day. I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.